Hi, Stu. Thanks for phoning in. So, I mean, nobody's doing as well in the food space as Beyond Meat. Tell us a little bit about what you're seeing in your stores in terms of the action in sales.
Well, the sales of Beyond Burger at Stu Leonard is following the stock graph. If you look at it, it's just really hot right now. But you know what I think it is? I heard you speaking earlier. It's really about the plant-based products today. Martha Stewart was just hosted the Aspen's Food and Wines Festival. I was talking to her, and she said, you know what? I said, what's a big trend that you saw out at the festival there? She said, plant-based. And so I think the Beyond Burger is just part of that. They came out with sausage now, and we're seeing it rock and roll here at Stu Leonard's right now.
Are they people just curious to try it, or are they repeat buyers?
Well, you know what? They're really curious to try it. Obviously, you got to taste it. It doesn't really have the chewiness of a normal burger, but if you put some ketchup and cheese and onions and tomatoes on it, you won't really know the difference. So I think it's just something people want to try, and we've been doing lots of demos at Stu Leonard's right now, and we're just trying to get it in people's mouths, to taste it. Once they taste it, they love it, especially the vegetarians. And now they just came out with a sausage. I just ate that for the first time this morning, and you wouldn't really know the difference between the Beyond Meat sausage and a regular sausage.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Stu, how many categories do you think in meat that they can make some inroads if now that ground beef has done pretty well?
Well, I think that has made a big splash, obviously, going public and in the market. And, wow, I wish I bought some stock in it when when it first came out. I don't own any now. But you know what we're finding? We came out with like a cauliflower pizza at the store. And that trend, we're selling more cauliflower pizzas than we are regular pizzas. You see the same thing Trader Joe's is saying that. They have a cauliflower rice that they're running out of. And the other thing, my grandfather started in the 20s as in the milk business. And if you look at our milk category now, like 15 to 20% of it is almond milk and oatmeal milk, plant-based products. So I think that's what you're seeing, the trend. And I think Martha Stewart's right when she said, it's going plant-based.
Though the CEO of Chipotle this week, Stu, said, they were asked about whether they were going to be adding plant-based meat to the menu, and Brian Niccol apparently said, we've spoken to them, and it doesn't fit with our food with integrity principles because it's too processed. So yeah. I wonder just how much staying power it has if there starts to be questions about whether it's processed, whether it's even healthier for you in terms of salt content, for instance, and other issues.
That's always the trade-off people make. Usually if you add more cream or butter to something, sales go up. If you add more sodium to something, sales go up. If you add more sugar, usually sales go up. But a lot of customers today are looking at these things and saying, I don't want that in my product anymore. So, that's something people will have to trade off on. You're getting a vegetarian product with no meat in it. And look how many people are not eating meat today. It's definitely a growing trend. What's amazing, though, is the milk category. My grandfather would roll over in his grave if he saw how much almond milk we're selling versus regular milk. So, it's just a trend these days. And people, I think, will make a trade-off between the ingredients and the no meat aspect of it.
Yeah, a little different than the early 20s. Stu, thank you for phoning in. Great profile piece in Eater, which is titled, Carl, every grocery store should be like Stu Leonard's. Yeah.
Hey, just really quick, we started the Stu's Tank for these new entrepreneurial companies, and we just picked 4 finalists, sort of like Shark Tank a little bit, but we picked 4 finalists. One of them is a meatless meatball.